Welcome to Brain Alpha. Okay, let's talk about building an online writing business that can pull in over $500,000 a month. Sounds kind of crazy, right? Well, that's exactly what Nicolas, Cole, and Dicky have done. Today, we are unpacking the exact blueprint they used to build their multi-million-dollar empire so you can see exactly how they did it. And when I say empire, I am not kidding. This number you're looking at, over $600,000, that's not their yearly revenue. That's what their portfolio of businesses can generate in a single month. It's insane.
Yeah, this kind of success is no accident. It's a whole ecosystem they've built from the ground up. We're talking about massive hits like Ship 30 for 30, which has over 10,000 alumni, a top-tier ghostwriting academy, and a newsletter about AI writing that goes out to over 112,000 people.
So the real question is, how on earth did they do this in such a crowded market? The answer isn't some secret trick or one viral post. The key, and we're going to get into this, is that they focused on building a totally different kind of company from the very beginning. It all starts with this really critical distinction that Nicolas Cole talks about a lot: the huge difference between being a creator and being an entrepreneur. Honestly, understanding this is step one, and it explains why so many incredibly talented people just get stuck. Cole just nails it with this quote. He argues that most online creators, even the really successful ones, don't actually build a true business. What they do is build themselves a really, really high-paying job. Let's break down what he means by that. I mean, look at this. When you put them side by side, the difference is huge. The creator is a solopreneur, right? They are the center of their own universe. If they go on vacation, the income stream probably dries up. The entrepreneur, on the other hand, builds systems, builds teams, builds processes. They're building a machine that can run and grow even when they're not there. And that complexity, the systems, the team, the whole shebang, that becomes their secret weapon. It creates this competitive moat that is incredibly hard for anyone else to copy. So how do you actually build it? Well, their entire strategy really boils down to 3 core principles, and we're going to walk through every single one. All right, principle number 1. This is arguably the most important one of all. Do the work first. In an age of gurus selling advice they've never used, Cole and Bush built their empire on a mountain of undeniable public proof that they had already done what they were about to teach.
Just take a look at Cole's journey here. This is not an overnight success story. He spent nearly a decade in the trenches, becoming the #1 writer on Quora, earning 20 grand a month as a ghostwriter, scaling an entire agency. He did all of this before he ever sold a single course on it.
And this right here is their non-negotiable rule. You simply cannot teach frameworks that you haven't built yourself through your own experience. You have to earn the right to teach. And by doing the work first, they build this massive credibility because, hey, the results are out there for everyone to see. Okay, so you've done the work, you've got the proof. What's next? Principle 2 is all about how you package up that expertise into something of tangible value that just cuts through all the noise online. It starts with just dominating a niche. As Cole says, you have to write about the same things over and over again. They didn't just touch on a topic. They went deep, exploring every single angle hundreds of times until they became the authority. And here is where their strategy gets really, really brilliant. They don't just share ideas. They provide tangible assets. These are basically digital products the reader can use immediately. A perfect example is their Write with AI newsletter. They don't just talk about AI, they give you the exact ChatGPT prompts to copy, paste, and use yourself. It's genius. This whole idea of tangibility is at the very heart of their 6-step formula for building a 6-figure newsletter. The entire system is designed to give away incredible value for free. And then, check out step 5, they place the paywall at a critical cliffhanger. It makes the decision to pay and get the rest of the value an absolute no-brainer for the reader. And that brings us right to the final principle. Climb the ladder. This is how they build and de-risk their products. They never just disappear for 6 months to create a course and then cross their fingers hoping people will buy it. Instead, they use a very systematic process. They call it the ladder framework, and it's a brilliant way to validate an idea. As you can see, they start small by providing the service one-on-one. Then they teach it through coaching, then small groups, and they are systematically pressure testing and refining the material at every single step. Every single rung on this ladder provides priceless feedback. Those one-on-one calls, they reveal where people get stuck. The group workshops, they show which concepts really resonate.
So by the time they actually build the big scalable course, there's almost no risk involved. They already know exactly what works, what people will pay for, and the best way to teach it.
So, how can you apply this to your own work? It all comes down to a blueprint built on these three core ideas, the very ideas that separate a fleeting creator from a lasting entrepreneur. Let's just recap the blueprint first. Do the work. Build a foundation of public proof before you even think about teaching. Second, provide tangible value. Package your expertise into assets people can use right away. And third, climb the ladder. Systematically de-risk and scale your ideas from a service into a product. That's it. That's the blueprint. So you see, this isn't about a single secret hack. It's a strategic shift from just being a creator to being a true entrepreneur by combining deep expertise with smart, scalable systems. You have the blueprint now. The only question left is, what will you build? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and help us build the hype. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.